Hey everybody,
Hey everybody!
I am going to play a game called Mario is Missing Done Right. It is a ROM hack, I guess, of Super Mario World. That's what I had to apply the patch to, was a ROM for Super Mario World. But it seems like all the sprites were taken from Super Mario Brothers 3 on the Super Mario All-Stars version on the Super Nintendo. But I played a little bit of it already. My file that I've been testing. I'm gonna start a new game, so I'm gonna try to beat this. I don't know how hard it gets. So far, it seems fairly standard. But my favorite thing about this game is the music. The guy who, Gamma 5, I guess, Gamma V, who did this thing, chose a lot of music from other Mario games and games that aren't Mario games. He went all over the place, so, and I appreciate that. So we start off here. Oh no, Bowser set another cataclysmic trap and Mario fell right in. It's up to Luigi to save the day now. So if you don't know, this game is called Mario's Missing Done Right because the original Mario is missing on the Super Nintendo and I believe NES was an educational game. And it was horrible. I played it. I played the NES version. This music from Super Mario RPG. What you think?
I'm excited.
And it has little title cards like Yoshi's Island does before each level. Each level has a name. This music's also from Super Mario RPG. It's weird that they don't use the actual... Because both these games would theoretically run on a Super Nintendo. But the instrumentation is different. Like, this song sounds different. It's still the same melody, but it sounds different on actual Super Mario RPG. Which is weird. I wonder... Must be some type of engineering thing going on here. So we have this thing down at the bottom right here. Well, the whole bottom part of the screen is basically Super Mario Bros. 3. You got the P meter and all this other crap. But you also have the things up, the three boxes over to the right, which have been the things in Super Mario Bros. 3 that you would get one per level, and at the end of 3 levels, if they all matched, you get like 5 1-ups if you got 3 stars or whatever. I think you'd always got a 1-up no matter what, but in this game they show off your A coins. I don't really know what that means. I haven't figured that out yet. And also you can hold an item in it like you can in Super Mario World. Also, another thing I really like about this specific Mario hack. And I'm not really big on fan-made games and stuff like that. They tend to skew on the harder side, and I'm not really good at games, so I don't really have the patience for that shit anymore. But this one seemed easier, and all the new art that was made for it. There's a lot of new art, which I would like. It makes me feel like it is a actual game made by Nintendo. So I found the secret exit in this level when I was playing through earlier, and that's it. But I don't want to do that because I know there's got to be a switch palace somewhere in this world because I've been seeing the yellow outlines of blocks. Makes me think there's a switch palace. This song's from Super Mario Bros. 3. In case you were wondering. There's only like 6 songs in the game. Huh?
I know it sounded familiar, like it was in Super Mario Bros. 3.
This one 3. Oh, so close. Shit. Yeah, this will take me to the 2 levels that I haven't played yet. I did beat this world in my little test here, but I skipped these 2 levels. I just went straight from that one up into the one right above it. Because I found that, well, I mean, the secret exit was not so secret, it's right there. Yeah, all this like background stuff, a lot of sprite work is taken from Super Mario All-Stars. I don't know about these Koopas. I don't know where they got this from. They might be originally made. But I told a friend of mine about this, and he's got a Retron 5, and he just immediately downloaded the patch and tested it out, and he said that Luigi controlled weird, which I know he has, has a higher jump and he'll slide around more, but I'm not feeling it here. He feels fine. Not detrimental anyway. Been staring at our repro cart for this game on Etsy for a little bit. I'm wondering, huh?
Which one?
This game.
Oh.
I'm wondering with all the weird music things that they do, and the new art and everything. I'm wondering, would it actually run on a real Super Nintendo? I guess it would. I mean, they're making reproduction cards of it. What do you think?
Hmm?
Never mind.
I can't read it and listen to it at the same time.
That's true. Sunset Shroom Garden. Yeah, this song's from Super Mario RPG as well. In case you haven't noticed, we got a new setup for our TV and stuff over there, which is pretty cool. Probably go more in depth to that in our next gaming hall video. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Spent the better part of the weekend trying to get a hold of that thing.
Oh yeah. It was quite the task.
Yeah, it's very big and very heavy.
We need a bigger one.
Yeah. Turns out we need a bigger one. Oh no, I might play around with it. Some other things I want to do. Let's see. So I didn't see a Switch Palace. Maybe there's... Can't remember. I know the take whatever you find here. I'm sure. Let me see. I know that the dots, the color of the dots means So the red you haven't found on the exits. Let me test that. I can test that theory on this level because the secret exits were right there at the beginning. No Koopas on the block. Racking up them lives. Probably gonna need them. Oh. There's a lot of pipes in this game. I'm not used to that. I might have missed a secret exit. Probably not. Yep, okay. All the pipes and everything. I'm not going up to every single one of them to see if I can go down into them. Which is important to know if you're playing a Mario game. You might miss something. Okay, it's still red. Maybe it just means it has an alternate exit. I'm gonna that opens real quick. There we go. Red dots mean that the area has 2 exits instead of 1. It opens alternate paths to the levels that you must complete. Cool. So this one has an alternate exit. Maybe it leads to the Switch Palace. Who knows? Yeah, this song's from Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy. I did die a lot in this level when I was messing around. So, fingers crossed. Yep, I can't do the butt slide. Haven't seen the cake yet either. So up there, that's a key. There's a P switch. There's a keyhole. Get this checkpoint first, okay? Cool. I don't know how I'm supposed to get down here. Maybe these are turned to coins? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I can do this. There's a cloud in the way. Yeah, yellow switch. Switch palace. Collect the coins. I can do that. I'm just gonna come out of here. Probably shouldn't go down there. I die more times in the... I think it's the first Switch Palace in Super Mario World because there's just a hole there and I think you're supposed to go down, but you're not because you just die. Fuck. Okay. That was kind of lame. Okay, so that was familiar. Oh, yep, I didn't actually beat that level. Fuck. Okay. Great. Forgot about that part. Me hitting the checkpoint meant nothing. Ah! So you have to be pretty talented to come up with levels that are not boring, but also aren't like super hard. And I guess I know that firsthand because we own Super Mario Maker, and the levels I made are just shit. They're just they're just there to watch people die, and I laugh. And it's usually Kathy, and it's a one-time joke, and then it's over with. I need to check and see if our levels are still up. I think they started taking some now. They weren't played that much. Maybe I'll do that. So I did have the Wii U hooked up today because I found something yesterday that I went out and bought today because I had to think about it for a good 24 hours before I did buy it. But there was a collector's edition. Well, not a collector's edition, an explorer's edition of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Kathy just sighed because she doesn't approve. But at a Walmart that was they're discounting, I guess, to try to get rid of it for shelf space. But it was $10 cheaper than the regular version. It was $50 instead of $60. And that would probably be the deepest discount on Zelda outside of the used copy that I'll see in a very long time. So I bought it. And the reason why I had my Wii U hooked up is because I have Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. I played it and beat it on the Wii U. It was awesome. So awesome that I wanted to have it again in a better version. When I could play it on the toilet while I poop. But we don't have the Switch. I ran out of HDMI ports on my receiver on my main TV in the living room. So the Switch is hooked up directly to the television. And I always thought there was something weird about the color. Like it just never looked right. Like even when we first hooked up, when we got Mario and Rabbids and we first hooked it up, I was like, man, this looks weird. It just looked like washed out and like just it looked like the game's graphics have been sitting out in the sun for too long. Like, there was not that much color to them. But when you played it on the handheld mode, it would look way more vibrant. So what I did, as soon as I got home, really, while Breath of the Wild was downloading its patches and stuff on the Switch, I loaded up the Wii U version. And since it's on a different input, I can just go back and forth and look at them and change the settings on the TV accordingly. And I think I got pretty close to what I feel like it should look like. But of course, Breath of the Wild is so random. I was like, well, I'm going to go to the same spot on the Great Plateau where you start off at, like, basically just the door that you walk out of. That's where I'm going to go on the Wii U version. And then when I get there on the Switch version, I'm just going to compare the two. But of course, as soon as I went there on the Wii U version, it was nighttime. And the Switch version is daytime. I was like, fuck. So I went somewhere else, sat at a fire, rested until morning, came back, and it was pouring down rain. I was like, man. I had to wait for it to stop raining before I tested everything out. So that's my Breath of the Wild story. Game's still good. I had to pull myself away from playing it. Got off the Great Plateau, and it was just like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I can do all this stuff. And it's awesome. But also in that, when I was playing around with it, this is kind of the first game I played a lot of with the Switch Pro Controller I got for Christmas. Because I pretty much beat Super Mario Odyssey before Christmas. And turns out the L button on my Switch Pro Controller doesn't work. And that's pretty important in Breath of the Wild because it controls your powers. The song's also from Super Mario. But I think I could send it to Nintendo and get it replaced or something. I don't know. I'll figure out something. It's not the end of the world because at the end of the day I can play it in handheld mode. I could play it with the Joy-Cons on the little thing that it comes with. It's not the best solution. Pro Controller feels pretty good, but when the buttons don't work, that's a problem. Switch even has a thing on in the system menus where you can go into it. Test buttons out. It will say, "Hey, you're hitting the A button," or "You're hitting the up button." It will tell you. And hit the L button. It was like, "Nope, you hit nothing." Great. I did send an email or something. I guess a message to Nintendo of America. I think I found a complaint form to fill out if you had a problem with something on their website, but I filled it out anyway. I admitted L button ain't working. I'm sure they'll be able to redirect me to somebody if it's not the right department. I don't know what it is about Nintendo, and like the Switch is a pretty cool console, and a lot of people seem to like it. But I'd be damned if they had some damn controller problems.
Yeah.
It's been insane. Like Nintendo, I mean, they made some weird controllers like the GameCube and the N64 controllers, but one thing you can't say about them is that they were like faulty. Like this shit is like bad. How am I supposed to get over there? Oh, I can jump over. Okay. Let's try to follow. There we go. It's much easier. Still don't know what these acorns do, but I try to jump. Little Luigi crosses his arms when he beats a level. Like he's Diddy Kong. Leafy Green Grove. That's like the Yoshi's Island font and everything. Yeah, this song's from Super Mario RPG as well. I jumped into a bee. That must be an original enemy because I've never seen a bee before in Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3. Maybe I'm misremembering. No, this song's not from Super Mario RPG. This song's from Ocarina of Time. What am I thinking? It's Lost Woods. For some reason, I thought it was that song "Beware the Mushrooms" in Super Mario RPG. Got a speaker that's freaking out over there. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hasn't done that all weekend. And no, it's just like hit the record button. I'm gonna make some noise. Oh, these speakers are hella old. I believe they are 14 years old now. I've had them pretty much on every PC that I've ever owned. I mean, outside of like shitty ones. Iggy Koopa's Castle. Ain't Iggy the one you like? Who's the one you like?
I like the one in the Mohawk.
Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
Well, I'm in Iggy's Castle. So I guess the Koopa kids are in this game. Yeah, they messed around with this song a little bit too. I got to this level last night when I was waiting for Kat to get home from her play. And I had to like pause it and I was like, what is going on with this music? You're gonna hear me talk about music a lot in this game. For however long I play it. I also changed that Swamp Sprite, I think, with a little like headband or something. It was like he's about to get physical. Yeah, they totally changed that song. Maybe it changed in the Super Mario All-Stars version. I don't know. No, this is a Super Mario World Castle music. Yeah, they did something to it. But Super Mario World did get eventually added to Super Mario All-Stars, so maybe that was different. I don't know. I don't know why they would change the music. Oh, yeah. Okay. I do like the little remix they came up with, though. Reminds me of some OC remix shit. Used to listen to back in the day. Oh shit, that was close. So this is gonna be eggy. Already got hit. I beat him. Now I'm gonna go through this pipe. And I'm in the desert. So this song, I'm not sure where it's from. I think it's... It reminds me of Barrett's hometown theme in Final Fantasy VII. But I'm not sure on that. Stay for dessert. This song I'm not sure where it's from. Maybe it will hit me. Yeah, ain't been testing my down on the pipes there. Think about it every so often. Nice. You know when you tell people that you hit the jump button and they don't believe you? No one's gonna believe that I hit the jump button, but I did.
I don't believe you.
You didn't even see what happened. Shit. I need to use my fire flower. Shit, up close. Been racking up lives though. Not Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout level. But shit, I was right there at the end too when I fucking fell. Shit. I guess Big Luigi crosses his arms too. That's weird. They've been re-releasing the. They just announced another re-release, but they re-released the original Mario and Luigi RPG on 3DS from the Game Boy Advance era. They announced the remake of Bowser's Inside Story on the last Nintendo run, and I need to check those out. This song's from Castlevania 2. It just went all over the place. This is kind of where I stopped last night when I was messing around. Was this level? It's also weird because I'm pretty sure there's a 16-bit version of this in Super Castlevania 4. So they kind of came up with their own little thing here. I don't know. I mean, obviously this is a passion project where the dude isn't getting paid for it, but I'm just wondering, if you do all this on his own, it's kind of crazy. What that plot? Oh, shit. God, I thought there might be a key or a vine in there. But I guess this level was yellow, so it doesn't be an alternate exit. Oh, shit. Shit. I didn't watch the turtle go away. Fuck. Okay. It's a bad couple of seconds for me there. We can overcome. Don't care about that coin. There's probably something in that pipe there. Things called pokies, I believe. They suck. Can't kill them with the damn fire flower. Okay, let's do this. We got this level. Night Among the Dunes. Song's not sounding familiar yet. Guess I better get all the lives I can. Using those fucking things, I just hit them once and move on. Boomerang Brothers from Mario 3. When I was a kid, it always felt really satisfying to me when I'd kill one of those piranha plants that shoots fire with a fireball. Like, fuck you. There's a lot of Boomerang Brothers in this level. Holy shit. That was close. Hang out by the dunes, I guess. What if they're trucking on the dunes? What do you think?
Do you wonder if they're trucking on the dunes?
You think they're trucking on the dunes? Trucking on the dunes. Shit, I know I was risky. I mean, one up, though, so that's not too bad. Shit! This game is, I don't know, something's weird about, I try to throw the shell one way and it always goes the other way. Not always, but I'd say 50% of the time. Okay, this one has an alternate exit. I bet it goes to that Toad house. Which I'd like to see what's in that Toad house. Micro Goomba Mayhem? Shit, oh yeah, these guys. before I started recording here, I ordered an 8-thing RCA splitter for our TV back there. I'm pretty excited. I always wanted one. Even back when I used to work at Target, and I'd see them because it was so long ago that they actually still sold them. I was like, man, I should get one. And I never did. But now, since we have 8 consoles on the same entertainment stand, maybe it's about time we have something to do about that. I don't know. We are going to have to figure out something. Kathy is in charge.
What?
Of figuring out what to do about the controllers. All the controllers that we have.
Yeah.
They were in the there's a little compartment underneath the table that we had before. Shit! That was the exit right there! There's a compartment before that we just kept all the controls in there. They're just kind of haphazardly thrown in there. So, I took them all out, and they're all on the couch next to Kathy right now. It's a lot. It's a lot of controllers.
It is a lot.
And she's in charge of figuring out what it is.
I was hoping to find an entertainment stand that also had a drawer.
We saw one with a drawer.
I know, but it didn't have like enough space for all of our consoles.
No, that wasn't it.
What was
That wasn't the problem with that one. The problem with that one is it was in a box and we couldn't actually see it built. Remember?
Oh. Yeah, I remember.
But a basket will probably be better. More accessible. It's pretty cool though. I did not find the alternate exit there. This is from Super Mario Bros. 2. With a fucking bat from Super Mario World.
Amen.
It came out of nowhere. Wish I could have found that fucking secret exit to that Toad house and get something. I'm basically naked. Yeah, the Panlong 8-way AV switch RCA switcher 8-in-1 composite video left-right audio selector box for DVD STB game console. That's what should be here by Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll see. That would be helpful because after I... Can I pick that ground up? Yes, you can. That's not a Mario Bros. 3 thing. But, these guys, shit. After, I hooked everything up to the TV from the... Well, I didn't hook everything up, but I ran the wires and put them in a place behind the TV. You can't really see them now, but they're back there. I'm sure it looks like a mess. I realized it's like, well, outside of one of them, there's probably no way I'm gonna know which one's which when I try to plug something into the TV. So it's like, you know, we kind of have to get a switcher now. So at least it's like, it kind of becomes some type of memory where it's just like, oh yeah, you know, N64 is 3. Try the key. Hope the keyhole presents itself. I'm just gonna hold it for right now. Shit. God damn it. Fuck. Jumped too soon. No! I think I drove the key too far. Yep. It got me a 1-up at least. The dry bones. Looking weird. But they don't give a fuck. Okay, so I did miss a switch palace because I'm seeing red outlines. I probably should check that out. But it had something to do with that key. Okay, so I can't jump on those things. For some reason I thought I couldn't. I thought they were just coming. Shit! Like that. Oh! I did not think the feather was in this game. That's crazy. Okay. And it just straight up kills dry bones. That's crazy. Probably shouldn't be here. Well, feather was nice while it lasted. Oh yeah, I ain't gotta fear these. But they'll come back to life. Okay. I don't know how I didn't die there. Well, I guess it still got me. Shit. I want to go back here. I want to see what that key does. Yeah, this looks hard. This whole part here. And the bats. Fuck the bats. I ran right into his trajectory. Shit. That don't happen very fast. Shit. That was close. I don't like what I did there. Okay, that wasn't where the key was at. I don't know where the key was at. Where the fuck is the hole? I didn't see one on the way here. Okay. There's the hole. That's not Switch Palace. Oh, I don't like this at all. What's he gonna do? That. You. There's the Switch Palace. Fuck yes. Beat the baddies? No. Switch Palace is supposed to be fun. Happy times, not something like a die. Okay. It's a cool sprite of Luigi. What the hell is he doing? Okay, I got the red switch. Red switch seems important. Oh, there's a pyramid level. Ah. I remember the pyramid level in Super Mario Bros. 3 not being easy. Okay. Oh, it took me back to my thing. Checkpoint. Even though I went through several other levels. Okay. Weird. Okay, that will crush me. No more. Okay. But there's fireballs. Let's just see where they're at. I should jump now. That one over there will crush me. Okay. Okay. So kill these assholes too. There's my red switch in effect. These moving platforms and the fireballs seems like very much a fuck you. Cat Brown.
Yeah?
Thoughts on moving platforms and fireballs
Oh,
at the same time.
that's too much. I'm not a fan.
I would tend to agree. Oh, there's a fireball in the fucking boss room. Shit! I'm gonna die now. I feel like in Super Mario Bros. 3 when you killed that dude it said boom. Am I making that up? Maybe I should load up Super Mario Bros. 3 on our new fangled entertainment system and find out.
Maybe so.
Oh my god, Gal? Oh shit, that's those things from fucking Super Mario Land 1. That thing's from Super Mario Land 1 too. It's crazy. Is this music from Super Mario Land 1? I don't think it is. That's a Game Boy game. If we see it, we should get it. All my Game Boy games are sadly lost. We've got a very... All these things are from Super Mario Land 1. We've got a very meager collection. Maker? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Of Game Boy games.
We need more.
Yeah. You start seeing that much. I did go to the Trader in Greenville yesterday, and they still have the same copy of Pokemon Silver. It's been sitting there. It's like $20, and it's in bad shape. But I think Pokemon Gold and Silver go for a lot. They were like late Game Boy games. Pretty sure that will work with our Super Game Boy. I feel like I should be able to jump on top of those things' heads. Yeah, this is all new art here. Surprised I didn't hear anybody talk about this thing. This thing seems elaborate and cool. But I just found it, like, randomly, like, literally it was like, I think I was watching, quotes, like, a Game Boy, like, long play of something on YouTube. And one of the recommended things was, a playthrough of Super Mario Land 2, 6 Golden Coins DX, which means that, like Link to the Past DX, it would have had the color on it for the Game Boy Color. I was like, that don't exist, and it doesn't, but someone made it, and it looked cool. And I think that's how I found this through those other recommended videos that you should watch. And this seems super cool. I guess when there's so much shit everywhere on the internet, things slip through the cracks. I could have got that one up. So I'm at 2 Pyramid. I think I'm gonna stop it for today. I'm scared of what's doing in that pyramid. It's just a pyramid and the castle after this. And then World 2 will be done. Seeing that pyramid on the map just reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 3. And that scares me. What do you think? Kat says she's scared too, so dog hair on my keyboard. I'm gonna hit F10 on this keyboard here and stop this recording.